I grew up in the 90s. Sachin Tendulkar wasn't just a cricketer to me, he was certainty. When he walked out, you believed the team could win. So when modern fans tell me Virat Kohli's numbers are objectively better, I don't just disagree, I feel it. But I run a channel called Cricket, Tested. And today, I have to test something uncomfortable. Was Sachin Tendulkar actually the more dominant batter? Or is that just the nostalgia talking? Here is the problem. In tests, Sachin averages 53.8, Kohli averages 46.9. Sachin wins. In ODIs, Sachin averages 44.8, Kohli averages 58.7. Kohli wins. These two numbers point in opposite directions. Most debates on the internet pick the format that suits their argument. We are going to do both. But before we do anything, we need to understand why you cannot compare these numbers at face value. In 1992, ODI cricket introduced fielding restrictions. In 2005, powerplay overs were split. In 2011, 2 new balls were introduced, and short-pitch bowling at the death became almost extinct. In 2015, only 4 fielders were allowed outside the circle. Each of these changes inflated scoring. A batter in 2015 has structural advantages that a batter in 1995 simply did not have. Comparing their averages directly is like comparing a marathon time run uphill against 1 run downhill. So here is what I did instead. Before I ran a single line of code, I wrote down exactly how I was going to measure dominance. 3 methods, agreed in advance. Whatever the numbers came back as, that is the video. No adjustments made after seeing the results. Method 1, the era relative average. For every year of each player's career, I asked one question. How much better than the average batter of that year were they? Not how many runs did they score? How far above the field were they? The answer, in OD is, Kohli was 2.07 times the era average. Sachin was 1.63. In tests, the picture changes. Sachin averaged 1.77 times his era. Kohli, 1.66. Those error bars overlap substantially. The data calls it a tie. Method 2, a mixed effects model controlling simultaneously for era, opposition, and venue. The result confirms what the first method found. In ODIs, Kohli scores an estimated 8 more runs per innings than Sachin, even after stripping out every era and opposition advantage. The 95% confidence interval runs from +1 to +16. It excludes 0. In tests, the gap is -1.6 runs, and the interval runs from -11 to +8. The data cannot pick a winner. Method 3, quantile regression. We looked at both players, not just at the mean, but across the entire innings distribution. In ODIs, at the 75th percentile, the good but not great innings, Kohli scores 19 more runs than Sachin. That difference is statistically significant. At the very top of the distribution, the century-plus innings, the gap is essentially 0. Both players were equally capable of the extraordinary. Kohli was simply better at the routine, and the toughest test of all. SENA away, South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia, in conditions where India's total fell below 250. The hardest possible batting environment in international cricket. In those ODI innings, Sachin averaged 29.7. Kohli averaged 43.7. So here is what 3 independent methods and 700 innings of data actually say. In tests, Sachin Tendulkar and Virat Kohli are a statistical tie. The 4-run raw gap disappears entirely under era control. neither is provably better. In ODIs, after adjusting for every structural advantage of the modern game, Kohli was the more dominant batter. And in the most difficult conditions, that lead widens, not narrows. I expected to find Sachin winnings in tests after era adjustment. I was wrong. The data did not give me the result the 90s kid wanted, but it gave me something more interesting. Proof that both of these players sit at a level where normal statistics simply stop working. Sachin Tendulkar held dominance over Test cricket for 24 years. Virat Kohli perfected ODI batting in a way the data had never seen before. The argument was never which of them was the greater cricketer. The argument was always which kind of greatness you value more. That is not nostalgia. That is what the numbers actually say.